I mean this with no exaggeration. It's not just lip service, nor is it just some phony baloney machismo from me. If I lived in the UK, I swear with my hand on a stack of Bibles, I would leave right now as a result of everything that's happening with the Online Safety Act. It is the most anti-freedom legislation I've seen just blatantly get pushed through onto its citizens. It is unbelievable how bad it's already spiraling out of control. And it started dystopian. Again, a word I don't like to use loosey-goosey because that word has lost a lot of meaning thanks to Redditors tossing around anytime a slight inconvenience even unfolds, like my Cheerios weren't perfectly symmetrical. This is a dystopian society we live in. Like, I hate using that word, but I mean it for its very literal definition here. What's happening in the UK is dystopian. For those that don't know, a piece of legislation has been enacted called the Online Safety Act, which requires you to verify your ID to access certain content online, meaning you have to prove that you are of age to get access to it. That means giving the government your ID or biometric data through facial scans. The people were misled what this was even about in the first place because they paraded the Online Safety Act around as if it was a righteous push to protect children online from being exposed to harmful content, specifically pornography. A classic move straight from the playbook of John Madden. You target porn because it's a very easy target. Most people don't want kids to have access to porn, obviously. There are innumerable problems with porn. So it's very easy messaging to have be the big boogeyman here that you need to fight against. We gotta stop it now. We have to act. We have to do something. People are dying. They're collapsing. They're fucking combusting. Corpses littering the streets. So here's what we're doing. It's called the Online Safety Act. It's our last defense, our last hope. We have to fight it now.
Well, it wouldn't be that people are dying per se. Is that it can erode a part of interaction and growing and understanding the patterns of sexual interactions, especially at a young age. It's just that it definitely can erode that 100%. But it's all good.
They were able to get this through, and it was a Trojan horse that had so many consequential problems attached to it. A lot of really yucky, bad, awful hemorrhoids on the Online Safety Act. And now that it's in effect, the citizens recognize just how butt-fucked they are by the government, getting their guts rearranged here because the government is elbow deep in everyone's ass trying to get you to give over all of your identification. So it's not just verifying your age to access porn. You have to verify your age to access a multitude of services. This includes things like Reddit, Twitter, Discord to use certain features, Wikipedia, some other forms. And today, it's been announced that's going to apply to Spotify as well. We're going to dive deep into the spaghetti and the meatballs there in a moment, but you can see what's happening.
Chat, but if you say no, I don't participate, you can still access the service, but it removes all the NSFW shit and all the explicit material, or you're barred from everything. Well, that's branded. I thought if you said no, you can still access the normal shit that isn't NSFW.
This is very obvious that the Online Safety Act was never about protecting children or protecting anyone from anything. It's only ever been about control and mass surveillance. This is all about censoring what you have access to so the government can constantly track and monitor your activities online because they are requiring you to give your ID to access anything at all that can even be moderately argued could have harmful content on it. Fucking Spotify. It is out of control. And the ghouls in power over there are doing their best to desperately try and convince you that this is a good thing. They want you to stop making noise about it and stop trying to overturn it. So there's this vile bug named Peter Kyle who made this tweet saying, if you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you're on the side of predators. It is as simple as that. And he got community noted, obviously, and got dunked on out the wazoo. The community note stating, opposing the Online Safety Act isn't siding with predators, it's defending free speech. The law enables...
The UK's Online Safety Act bans all criticism of illegal immigration, child sexual abuse, controlled aggressive behavior, extreme sexual violence, extreme pornography, fraud. Content related to fraud? Well, so what about if there's just a rap song talking about like finessing somebody? I mean, that's fraud. Does that not put it under that thing?
Censorship, mass surveillance, and vague harm rules that threaten privacy and dissent. Right groups worldwide have called it a danger to democracy. By the way, here's a fun little nugget of lore about Peter Kyle, the patriot of protection over there. He allegedly voted against a statutory national inquiry into grooming gangs and group-based child sexual exploitation as part of the Children's Wellbeing in Schools bill. He defended labor's resistance on TV, citing existing inquiries, but critics linked this to his past association with Ivor Kaplan, a former labor...
Okay, the middle ground chat, you guys, what I was saying earlier, chat, is that this would be fine if it was all OnlyFans shit, all porn shit. If they want to do that, I don't think it's a big problem. I think they have that in Florida now, right? Like, I don't have a problem with that. The things that are way over the line, right? Way over the line. I don't care about that. If some songs are too like fucking like eat my rim shit like that, whatever. If they would put that under that too, fuck it. I don't care that much. Not being able to browse anything, having your account deleted because you don't want to do physical recognition is crazy.
Be accused in related scandals and accused him of prioritizing political convenience over victim justice. Oh, that's really weird, Peter. You care so much about protecting children, yet you voted against an inquiry into, looking into this here?
It's not just that. It's also the fact that, like, dude, putting some stuff into the computer, like, all the time, very sensitive data, I think is not great, dude. Like, especially not children. Like, it's just bad. Like, what if your computer is compromised? What if you have a virus? What if you're ratted? What if you're cooked?
Conflicts with what you're trying to put on here with a strong face on how much you care about making sure children are safe online.
This is the biggest step forward in child safety since the internet was created. There is, since Friday last week, children and parents will notice the difference in the experience that children have. Most children do not go looking for harmful and dangerous and pornographic content. Most children actually have found that the content has come to find them. That's why we've acted so decisively in this. And for everybody who's out there thinking of using VPNs, let me just say to you directly, verifying your age keeps a child safe, keeps children safe in our country. So let's just not try and find a way around.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, like these guys go on TV or whatever, and they talk about like normal things, like, oh, when you go outside, guys, it hasn't been cold at all. It hasn't been colder, and then you see people like they can't go to school because they get frostbite on the way. And guys, but me and my family, we go outside. It's not cold at all. We're chilling. It's hot. We're chilling. Everybody, like, people are dying in the street. Like that's how it is. That's how dystopian it is, because it's so far from the experience people have. That's how far out it is. That was a good analogy.
Just prove your age, make the internet safer for children, make it a better experience for everyone. That's surely what we should aspire to in this country.
Do your part. Give us all of your identification information and biometric data so we can spy on you, because that's going to keep all the children safe. While we control what you have access to, just know, sleep easy at night knowing you're saving lives of kids out there. Meanwhile, apparently MoistCr1TiKaL's hands are totally tied when it comes to anything about like the grooming gangs. I guess that's not worth looking into at all. This is the real big enchilada right here, making sure that kids can't access Spotify features or Wikipedia features. That's the real meat and potatoes that they want to make sure kids, don't get fucking blasted with harmful content while they're just innocently listening to Spotify. This looks like a symptom of a functioning, sane...
We need to check your age. To access certain content and features, that's what I need to make sure you're 18 or older. This won't take long.
Society, you're listening to some music on Spotify and then whoops-a-daisy, holy Toledo, we need to check your age. To access certain content and features on Spotify, we need to make sure you're 18 or older. This won't take long.
Chad, what if you could not now? You could delete it entirely?
And then you confirm I'm 18 plus. And look how much fun you have when you give over your ID or your biometric data. Then the whole society is functioning and happy, big old smiles on everyone's faces as the government literally has its foot on your throat at all times monitoring you. Whoopee! Wait, what's that? You don't want to give over your ID or do our facial scans in order to earn permission to the content? What? You don't want to be a good noodle? Okay, well here's what's going to happen. Your account's going to get deactivated. You cannot use Spotify if you don't meet the minimum age requirements for the market you're in. If you cannot confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, your account...
Yeah, but what if you say, I don't want that market anymore, then can you still... They're not going to ban you if you say, okay, I don't want to watch explicit songs anymore. I'm not going to do that. You can't back out of it! If you click on an 18 plus product, any of them, by accident, and they say this, you're cooked.
Be deactivated and eventually deleted. If your account was deactivated due to an inaccurate age estimation, you can look for the email in your inbox, which allows you to reactivate your account within 90 days of deactivation and then go through ID verification. If we still can't confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, or if no action is taken within 7 days of reactivation, your account will be permanently deleted. So you either play ball or you'll lose your account. This is for all accounts, by the way. This is like paid accounts, fucking student accounts. Every account on Spotify, from what I can tell, is subject to this now. So if you want to use Spotify and have access to all of the content features, you will have to give over your ID or your biometric data so the government can spy on you. That's insanity. That's absolute lunacy. There is no defending that. There is no mental gymnastics that can be done to justify this. It is so clear that this was...
Yeah, but why not make it so that when you log in, it asks, are you 18 or not? And you just don't lie. And if you don't lie, and you say you're 15 or whatever, it just doesn't give you 18 plus content. That's it. So you can't even find it.
Never about protecting children or protecting anyone. It's out of control, and it is only getting worse.
That's how you would do it if you wanted to.
I would leave the UK because of this. There is no longer like a free internet intact over there. Your only answer is VPNs, and MoistCr1TiKaL's going to shame you, shake his finger at you if you use VPNs, trying to find a way around this. Because then you're just on the side of pedophiles, I guess. You're on the side of predators if you oppose the Online Safety Act. A just society ensures that every one of its citizens is giving over their ID and biometric data to the government in order to listen to music on Spotify.
There's no 18 content in there. They just want to know what everyone... Okay, no, I disagree. There is some shit that I wouldn't want my children listening to. There's explicit songs that I don't want my children listening to. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you said about that. If I don't want to listen to fucking like some fucking like WAP bullshit. I don't give a fuck.
Obviously, that's the only way to keep all the children safe. Think of the children, won't you? Oh, it's preposterous. It's scary. It's actually scary. And like I said, this isn't exclusive to just the UK. There is a similar piece of legislation that is looking to be enacted in the US. I'm hoping it doesn't pass. I really hope it doesn't pass. But the groundwork is being laid here. It has successfully gone through in the UK, and it's showing no signs of stopping. It's only getting worse. So yeah, I just wanted to yap about this a bit more. This is something everyone needs to be aware of and concerned about. That's it. See ya.
How about asking parents to do better parenting about that?